are going to be talking about our high school experience.
Yeah, so we're gonna do like a podcast slash interview type of video.
Mm-hmm. So I think the first question that our viewers would like answered is high school really like what we see in the movies?
Mm-hmm. Yes and no, but
Mm-hmm.
more towards yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the things that we had in our high school that you always see in the movies was lockers.
Mm-hmm. But my school, we didn't have lockers, but her high school did.
Uh-huh. And Annie's school had portables,
Mm-hmm.
and my school did not.
Yeah, so portables are like the trailers, like the pods, and they were outside of the buildings of the school. So we would have to walk, you know,
Mm-hmm.
um, to the portables, and it sucked on rainy days because we would get all wet getting to class.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And what about like cliques, right?
Oh yeah.
Because we always see in the movies,
Mm-hmm.
we have the jocks, the athletes, the cheerleaders,
The
right? The
nerds.
nerds. Yeah. Uh-huh. Was that similar to?
Yeah, yeah. My school is pretty big on cliques, and we had our graduating class was 2010.
Oh, 10.
And we had this clique of girls called the Perfect Tens because that was our graduating class. So it was 10 girls,
Mhm.
and they called each other perfect.
Wow.
Yeah, and they were kind of like, the movie Mean Girls. They were like that. They weren't that mean, but they dressed really well. They had money, and yeah.
Wow. So the number one clique that you have in like every high school here in South Florida is who, honey?
The Brazilian.
The
clique.
Brazilian clique. If you come to high school here in the U.S. and you don't know anyone,
Don't worry.
don't worry.
By
It's
the
okay.
end of your first day, you'll be friends with other Brazilians.
Yes, the Brazilians all sit together.
Yeah.
They're super loud. They're always like talking in Portuguese, so it's all good. Okay. What did you like most about your high school experience?
I guess like the friends that I made,
Mm-hmm.
and just like, I don't know, just I guess being a part of that,
Mm-hmm.
going to that school and just the fun that we had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I loved pep rallies.
Pep
I think they were
rallies.
so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
So a pep rally, you guys, is when the whole school gets together in the gym and we dress up in our school colors. The cheerleaders cheer, the dance team performs,
The
band performs, we play
Yeah.
games, and it's just like a ton of fun.
and usually the sports that is in season at the time, they would come with their like jerseys, and people are like,
Uh-huh.
would
Yeah.
cheer them on.
Yeah.
And
So high
stuff like
school
that.
sports are a big deal.
Yes.
Okay, we have a football field, we have a soccer field, and people come out to the
volleyball.
games.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then we go with signs and we cheer and
What was it like being a senior?
senior year was the best. It's
Mhm.
like, because when you're a freshman, you're the lowest of the low. People pick on you like you're scum, like trash.
Yeah.
So, and then you kind of work towards like your senior year. So when you get to senior year, like the king of the jungle, everybody has to respect you.
Right.
So it feels pretty good to be a senior.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So some of the privileges that seniors have are senior skip days.
Mm-hmm.
They're just days where we all decided as a class we were
Yeah.
not going to school,
Mm-hmm.
and that was
and
it.
nobody, maybe just the nerds went to school.
Yeah,
but
like No one went to school.
No one went to school.
We also have grad bash.
Mhm.
Grad bash, like I don't know if they have this in other states, but here in Florida, it's a day where all of the seniors, the graduating seniors, go to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure.
Yeah, and they close down the whole park, and they bring in artists, like famous artists, to perform. And the park, I think you stay there until like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So they bring in like Rihanna, Maroon 5, um, Justin Bieber, like all the famous, singers to perform. And
Yeah.
you can go to all of the rides.
Mm-hmm. And we also have a senior parking lot,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where all the
Yeah.
seniors get to like drive to school.
That's pretty fun.
Even in your junior year, I
Mhm.
think you can already
Yeah,
do
over
that.
here you get your license when you're 16. So that's around like your end of sophomore, beginning of your junior year, and you can like drive yourself to school.
Mm-hmm.
I never got that privilege. I got my license I was like 19.
Yeah, me too.
But I had friends that did.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And so we would go to school with my friend.
Yes.
Thank Andressa. Thank you. She
For
had a
real.
motorcycle. She was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Dressa.
And we also had project graduation. So some of the schools have it, I guess some don't. At the night of our graduation, we had an event center rented out, and it had mini golf, laser tag, go-karts, rock climbing, like a lot of cool things. And then the seniors would spend like a good part of the night there.
Was it all free?
No, we had to pay for it, but it was pretty cheap. If I remember correctly, it wasn't that expensive.
Yeah, I didn't have that in my school.
Senior prom is expensive.
Yeah, my prom was $100.
Yeah, I think mine was around that price as well.
And every year the prom has a theme. I'm trying to remember. I think my theme was like Titanic.
Really?
I don't remember. I think it was Titanic, or it was like previous years there was Titanic. I don't know, but I think it was Titanic. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, prom, you go like really dressed up. And then we got like in a group of friends, and we rented a limo. And yeah, it was pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the food sucked.
Oh.
The food sucked so bad, but it was fun. And just like in the movies, we had like a prom king, a prom queen.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really nice that my school, the prom king, was a special needs boy.
Nice.
And everybody voted for him. So, and he was super duper happy.
Awesome.
So I liked that it wasn't someone popular that, that won prom king. He was so happy.
Nice.
And our prom queen too, she wasn't popular. It wasn't one of the perfect 10 girls, even though she did run. Her and her boyfriend, they both ran for prom king and queen, but they lost it. And I love that it wasn't someone like popular that won prom king and queen that year.
Yeah. Wow. And every year we'd have homecoming dance. The homecoming dance. And I think we had like a spring dance as well.
Yeah, we had that too. I never went to a dance.
Me neither.
The only dance I went to was my prom.
Nice.
That was it.
I
You didn't even go to your prom.
I was a terrible senior. It was terrible.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, I still loved my high school experience. It was great. And our last question is, how is the education in high school different from the one in Brazil?
So let's start with the time. So my high school, we went in at 7:40 and it would end at 2:40. I don't know if your school was different at the time.
Yeah, I think it was about
Around
the
there,
same.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I know that in Brazil, I don't know what time they go in, but I know that some of the schools it finishes at 12. In Brazil, you guys have like morning, either morning, afternoon, or at night. Over here, we don't have that option. It's it's morning till afternoon. That's how it is over here. It's set. You can't pick and choose. Even private schools, because me and Nachi, we both went to public schools, and like education wise, I think in Brazil, like the education is way better than here, like in math and stuff like that. I think they're way ahead of us. Um, so yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think the education here is as good as in Brazil.
I think what we do have a lot of here is a lot more options. Yeah.
Yep.
So, like for example, my school we had culinary, education, tourism, and fashion. Those were 4 programs that you can choose from, and you would take classes in those programs for like 3 or 4 years.
I think now, I don't know when I went to my school they had this program, but I know now they do because my cousin is currently taking it. It's robotics. So that's pretty cool. We have like a film class, and I was a film fanatic back in high school. And I took a film class in my senior year, and it was amazing. I learned so much about the process of movies, how to shoot, everything.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah, so here if you have an interest in something, you can like explore it in high school. You can we have like volleyball class, we have weight training, we have I said childhood education.
Early childhood education. I took that class.
Yeah, art, computer. There's everything.
There's a band.
Yeah.
If you want to learn an instrument, you can learn it at school.
You can be in the choir. There's so much you can do in high school here. Like it's so much fun.
It's so yeah, you have a lot of options.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even like we have clubs too.
Oh yeah,
After
clubs.
school clubs. I was part of a club called the Multicultural Club, and we put together like an event.
Yes,
was
that's
so
right. It was
much
so
fun.
cool.
Did you go?
Yeah, I went.
Yeah. And I got to be like the assistant director. I was like the teacher's right hand person, lady. And we went after, and we put a performance. We put like a bunch of cultures together. So we did like samba, we did like hip hop, that's why like multicultural, like we put a bunch of culture together, and we did this huge event, and it was awesome. I think that was one of the best. There you go. Answer your question.
Your best.
I think that was one of my favorite.
Your favorite experiences.
And,
yeah.
And I'm like till this day I have my teacher Miss Kane on my Facebook, and she always like comments on my stuff, and vice versa. She's a person that like, was very dear to me like during high school, and she helped me a lot. So yeah. That was fun, yeah.
Very nice, yeah. So that's it, you guys. We loved our high school experience. Yeah, that's basically it. It was so much fun.
And if you didn't have fun at your high school,
I'm sorry
for that, but we did. It was pretty fun.
So that's it for us, you guys. Don't forget, if you want to see a full transcript of all of the captioning today, you can download our Word document on Patreon, okay? The link is down below. Don't forget to subscribe and comment.
Subscribe below, comment, share.
Bye,
See
guys.
you next time. Bye. Okay.